Power of Women speech presented by Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Biafra woman leader on the occasion of the International Women's Day. Greetings to the members and executives of IWPG who are present at this occasion and invited guests. Power of Women speech presented by Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, Biafra woman leader, on the occasion of the International Women's Day. Greetings to the members and executives of IWPG who are present at this occasion and invited guests. All protocols duly observed. Today, we gather to celebrate the timeless beauty and immeasurable power of women throughout history. From the dawn of civilization to the present day, women have been the architect of change, the nurturers of progress, the foundation of life, and the embodiment of resilience. As we reflect upon the journey of womankind, we witness a story of triumph over adversity, of courage in the face of oppression, of hope, and of boundless potentials unleashed upon the world. In every corner of the globe, across cultures and through generations, women have left an indelible mark upon the tapestry of human history. From the wisdom of Cleopatra to the bravery of Joan of Arc, from the Marie to the compassion of Mother Teresa, from the Aba Women March to the resilience of Brigade women. Contributions of women have shaped our world in profound and lasting ways. Their stories inspire us, their achievements motivate us, and their legacies remind us of the limitless possibilities that lie within each and every one of us. The power of women as mothers, home builders, sisters, aunties, wives, and comforters have molded generations of men and women into respectable and passionate individuals across the globe. Yet, our journey towards equality and empowerment is far from over. Even in the 21st century, women continue to face barriers and challenges that hinder their full participation in society. Discrimination, gender-based violence, and systemic inequality persist, casting shadows upon the path towards progress. But let us not be discouraged by these obstacles. Instead, let us be emboldened by the courage and the resilience of those who came before us. For every glass ceiling shattered, for every barrier broken, and for every injustice overturned, women have proven time and time again that they are a force to be reckoned with. Whether it be in the halls of government, the corridors of academia, or the boardrooms of industry, women are leading the charge towards a brighter and more equitable future for all. Moreover, the impact of women extends far beyond the realms of politics and economics. Women have long been the unsung heroes of peace and reconciliation, tirelessly working towards a world free from conflict and strife. From the grassroots movement of the suffragettes to the global campaign for disarmament, women have been at the forefront of the fight for peace. Their voices, often marginalized and ignored, have nonetheless resounded across continents, calling for justice, compassion, and understanding. As we stand on the threshold of a new era, let us pledge to honor the legacy of those who came before us by continuing the march towards equality and empowerment. Let us amplify the voices of women everywhere, And let us work together to build a world where every person, regardless of gender, race, or creed, can thrive and flourish. In closing, let us remember that the beauty and power of women are not confined to the pages of history. They are alive and thriving in the world around us. Let us celebrate the achievements of women, past and present, and let us commit ourselves to creating a future where every woman and girl can reach their full potential. Thank you so much for listening.
nke ahụ mgbe a nọ na-arụ ka arụta amụta nka mmadụ ga-anọ n'ime ya na-erugharị bịa nke ahụ mgbe a rụrụ nke abụọ ebe a na-eme ka arụta ya arụtaghị ya nke mbụ nọkwa ihe mere eji na-akọ ihe awụ ọ dị mkpa na ndị Igbo ga-amata onwe ha o nwere ndị anyị o nwere ihe emenwuru o nwere ihe mere anyị Igbo ọ dịghị otu anyị ga-esi bụrụ ihe anyị bụ Chineke kere anyị ka anyị bụrụ ma ihe emeghị omenala nna anyị ihe niile Chineke ji gọzie anyị dịka ndị Igbo dị n'ime ala nna anyị ọkwa na mgbe ọbụla anyị mere ihe aha ala asị ka emee ka ọ ga-adịrị anyị na mgbe ụjọ ọfọ kele Igbo ọ ga-adịrị Igbo na mma Igbo mmanụ.
Legal team attending on the last occasion, but no lawyer present for Kanu. As a result, the judge ruled that the suit should be dismissed. Kanu has sued the federal government and Attorney General of the Federation. He sued the defendant over allegations bordering on violation of his right. Further alleged that he was kidnapped from Kenya and brought back to Nigeria to stand trial. He wants the court to determine whether the manner in which he was abducted in Kenya and extraordinary rendition to Nigeria is consistent with extant laws. Specifically, he cited the provision of Article 12, Bracket 4 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, Ratification and Enforcement, Act Cap A9 Law of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, and Article Part 5, Bracket A of the African Charter's Principle and Guidelines on Human and People's Rights while countering terrorism in Africa. Kanu also wants the court to determine whether by the operation of Section 15 of Extradition Act Cap E25 Law of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, the plaintiff can be completely legally tried for offenses standing count 1 to 14 of the 15-count amended charge. He said the counts are not the offenses for which he was surrendered or extraordinary rendition to Nigeria. In the originating summons, the IPOB leader is seeking 11 reliefs, including an order for his release from Department of State Service Custody, DSS. He is also seeking an order restraining the defendant from taking any further step to prosecute him over criminal charge currently pending before a sister court presided over by Justice Bintanyako. Kanu also asked the court to award the sum of 100 million to him as the court of his action. But in a notice of preliminary objection dated June 6, 2022, but filed June 27, 2022, the federal government and AGF prayed the court to dismiss the suit, describing it as an abuse of court process. Giving one ground of argument, the defendants argued that Kanu had filed an earlier suit with similar facts before a federal high court Umuahia division. They further argued that the two defendants were parties in the suit. According to the defendants, this renders this suit as an abuse of court process that deprived the court of the jurisdiction to entertain the instant suit. Aloy Ejimako had in one of the proceedings told Justice Eko that he had filed a notice for a charge of counsel. Ejimako told the court that he would be taking over the case from Mike Ozekome-san, who filed the suit on April 2022. All right, wonderful people, welcome back. This is happening today live in court as Nnamdi Kanu, should I call it a loss in court, because the court has strike out his fundamental. It's more like striking out his fundamental rights suit. And of course, you know that every citizen of Nigeria have the right, but as it is, the court has struck it out. And according to the court, that Nnamdi Kanu was not represented in this case. He has no lawyer to represent him. But remember, some time ago, Kanu asked all his lawyers to resign, that he is going to be representing himself in court, of which he did in his last appearance, of which he also apologized for the federal government in some manners. And on this note, I still wonder what is going on. And the question is, what is actually the fate of Martin Nnamdi Kanu at this point? All right, let's go to Anambra State as Governor Soludo issues strong warning to native doctors in Anambra State. Governor Soludo of Anambra State has issued a warning against pollution of streams and rivers by native doctors engaging in ritual practices in Anambra. Soludo gave the warning while addressing all Progressive Grand Alliance Apuga faithful Oka on Thursday. He urged residents to support the state government effort to rescue, reclaim, and rid the state of criminal activities. Stop contaminating our rivers and streams with ritual practices in the name of ordinary tradition. Many people rely on that water for drinking, cooking, and other household needs. If you must perform rituals, use a container like a bucket, fill it with water, and carry out your practices there. Do not pollute public water source. Polluted water can make people sick, and we do not want that for our communities, he said. Ongoing crackdown on criminal native doctors in the state has sparked outcry from some who view the arrest as an attack on traditional religious practitioners. The governor clarified that he is not targeting traditional worshippers but criminal native doctors who had been defrauding people. Soludo condemning the rising number of deceptive native doctors in the state who lured young people with false promises of instant wealth. He warned the youth in the state not to fall for the tricks of fraudulent individuals. According to him, no native doctor has the power to make anyone a millionaire without hard work. Go to Indonesia. Majority of people on death row for drug-related offenses are from Anambra. These native doctors will deceive you that they will prepare an invisible charm that will make it impossible for scanners at airport to detect traffic drugs. These young people believe them, and today many of our people are languishing in jails across the world. We must take action to rescue our future by focusing on raising our children with strong values of hard work and determination, discipline, he said. All right, this is coming from Governor Chukwuma Charles Soludo on his fight to make sure that fake native doctors are eradicated from the state of Anambra. Most of these native doctors go about promising people getting rich quick. And you and I know that there is no way for you to get rich quick. That is impossible because without hard work, I don't think there will be any success. And these people have, deceived our youth. A lot of youth have believed that you can bring one or two things or two or four things and overnight you will become rich. And they have been able to, deceive a lot of gullible people in the name of tradition. Meanwhile, what they are doing is not tradition. That thing is not what is called tradition. If you go back to history and see what Igbo tradition is all about, you understand that what the people are doing is not tradition. No tradition promises you getting wealth easily. Nobody gets wealth easily. If that is the case, a lot of people must have gotten wealth. A lot of people must have become rich. And that means that you might not even need to go to your office or anything to work. All you need to do is to go and prepare those concussions and just become rich. And of course, you know that that is not visible. It's not feasible. It does not work at all. It's just a way of extorting the gullible ones. And Governor Soludo has made it a point of duty that whether by fire or by force, that he is going to uh, he is going to eradicate such kind of people from Anambra State, and he has also warned them, to stay away from streams in Anambra State. All right, my wonderful people, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And in case you want to support us, kindly go ahead and give us super thanks or super chat on YouTube. The price varies depending on how much you want to support us with. All right, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time